Okay. I hear you. You guys want more Fast and Furious content. Fine. You guys talked me into it. That is right. Today we are going to be adding to our Altaya 143 scale Fast and Furious collection. We brought out all the cars, which we are definitely stacking up a pretty decent size collection here. I didn't realize that we had this many and kind of need to figure out where I'm going to be putting all of these. Definitely a problem when you're talking about these 143 scale cars. But as you saw there, kind of in the intro, we have 3 new ones to add. These were just kind of random purchases that popped up that I thought were a decent deal. So first off, from Tokyo Drift, we have Sean's Ford Mustang Fastback. This has the RB26 swap. I don't think it has any moving parts, but we are going to crack this baby open. Gonna get out the trusty Fast and Furious knife, which should be sharp enough to chop through here. I think we shall see. There we go. And these have the funky little triangle bolts. Oh, there's the Ford licensing. Got our handy dandy tool here. I do need to grab this car in 1/18 scale. I have DK's Drift Z, and I would like to add this one just so that kind of recreate that little scene there. Then I need the 143 scale of DK's Drift Z. So I have one of each in each size currently. Let's do a quick roll test. Yeah, not too bad, but I mean, it has been probably screwed on that little base there for quite some time. I do dig these wheels, do look nice, but yes, no moving parts. These definitely are fragile. You can see the little side mirror. I know those side mirrors are the first thing to break off. So not a whole bunch of detail here on the bottom, and honestly, not much on the interior either. Basically all just one color, not too much to see. I mean, the paint and everything looks pretty decent. So overall, not bad. Like I said, I think that one just popped up for a pretty good deal, so I picked it up. And we might as well stick with the Tokyo Drift. This one a little more exciting here. We have Hans Veilside RX-7 here. This thing looks really cool. Definitely excited to get this one open. These might have been purchased together, actually. I think the Mustang and this one, I think they were in like a little 2-car lot, which would kind of make more sense because I don't feel like I would have picked up the Mustang there just on its own. Oh yeah, this thing looks good. Kind of got the little deep dish wheels going on, which look very nice. Then the black, as you can see, is a very matte black, which looks pretty neat. You have the 2-color seats. I don't know if you can really see it on there too much. Got the nice big exhaust tip poking out there in the back. Yeah, they did a very good job on this one. Definitely very happy with this. Oh yeah. The DK's Drift Z looks like a pretty nice one as well, just as far as details and accuracy and stuff. That is one definitely want to pick up. It is a little bit pricey, but we do have some pretty big things coming here for our 143 scale collection. Recently made a couple purchases, and yeah, when I say big, I definitely mean big, so definitely stay on the lookout. I have leaked a little information on it to a couple of you, but yeah, definitely going to be a very cool video coming out here pretty soon regarding some of these Altaya Fast and Furious cars. We did get it off of the base here. This one is going to have to go back to Han's garage. It does not roll super well, but now we can get a little more close up. You got the nice brake detail in there. See if I can get the seats. Yeah, it is there. I guess you can kind of see it there. Then you got the nice big exhaust. Very cool. We will park it up here next to the Tokyo Drift Mustang. And last up here, but one that I am very excited about, we are taking a trip back to Too Fast, Too Furious. We have Roman's Eclipse Spider. I actually owned a Eclipse GTS. It was not the Spider, but it was 6-speed manual, and it was the hardtop version with the V6. It was a pretty fun car. I think I bought that right after college, had it for quite a while, but I did not pimp it out quite as much here as Rome's Eclipse, but it was a pretty fun car to own. Roman's Eclipse does not get a lot of love here in the diecast community. We have not seen it from Hot Wheels. We haven't seen it from any of the kind of off-brand ultra premiums. This Altaya version, and then Racing Champions makes it in a couple different scales. That is the only places that we've seen this so far. So every time I see one or have the chance to pick up a version of Roman's Eclipse, I usually do, just because, like I said, you don't really see it much. The graphics here on the hood look really nice. Some pretty good level of detail there. And of course, you got the nice big chrome wheels here. Got the top down, just some plain gray interior. That is like a pretty movie accurate steering wheel, which is nice. Then you have the chrome shifter, got the nice wing, got the Florida license plate. What was that, hater? That's pretty funny. That is pretty cool, but yeah, pretty good detail on these. It does seem to be pretty hit or miss. Like I feel like the Tokyo Drift Mustang, not too much detail going on there. But then like you look at this one or the FD, and I feel like it just is a lot better quality. So some of the cars definitely are a little bit hit or miss. And we do have Brian's Evo here to accompany it. So those will have to get displayed next to each other here, of course. But yeah, I have been, you can kind of see some of the displays up here. I've kind of been taking some of the 1/64 scale cars out and putting some of these in place, and I'm out of space. So I might have to get a couple more of those like Fast and Furious ones and empty them out and put some of these, because these 143 scale cars do fit fairly nice in there, but they can only hold about 3. And you can see we have quite a few in the collection now, and possibly some more on the way. But you did not hear that from me. This one rolls way, way better. Very good. We'll just post these up here next to each other for a sec. Yeah, that looks sweet. And with that here, we are moving up to a total of 14 of these 143 scale Altaya cars. Definitely look very good here down on the mat. And this is just such a good scale. They are definitely bigger than the Hot Wheels, but they aren't too big that they take up too much space, but they're just kind of that right size where you can really get up close. You can really get some good detail on them. So I think, like, honestly, this is probably my favorite scale to collect. Kind of funny, I remember back in my first video when we unboxed the Supra and the High Civic, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm really gonna get too many of these, and I was kind of talking it down, and here we are with 14 of them and possibly some more here on the way. So that is just how it goes. I cannot resist some good Fast and Furious cars. That is for sure. But with that being said, thank you all so much for stopping by, tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace.